Welcome to the Guys Good podcast.
Intro now roll, baby. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm your host, Rishi, and I'm joined here today with our amazing co-host and resident best friend, Ryan. Say hello to everyone, Ryan.
What's up, everyone? I'm your host, Ryan, and I'm back with our co-host and resident best friend, Rishi.
Hi, what's up, everyone? I'm your host, Rishi, and I'm joined here today with our amazing co-host and resident best friend, Ryan.
What's up, everyone? I'm your host, Ryan.
I want to say how long we could take that.
Yeah, so did I. Guess I'm just a bitch, huh? That's a problem. So, Rishi, you ever wonder what death by...
You completely cut out.
Do you wonder what death by blood loss is like?
Not really.
Reddit told me.
I'm worried.
It's all for roleplay, baby. I need help. I also probably need a wrist brace. Hey, you want to hear something that physically hurt me once? Like, even though it was like words?
Sure, why not?
So back when I worked at my Dunkin' Donuts job, I'd get like some pretty fucked up orders. But the most fucked up one would have to be this one guy who ordered a latte, right? Which is milk and some coffee. It was an iced latte. So it was just an espresso shot, some milk mixed together with ice in it. But this crazy motherfucker ordered a latte with almond and whole milk and like mixed together.
Oh,
I wanted to cry. I really did. But I never saw that motherfucker again. So thank God.
Yeah, I guess.
Just thinking about it now hurts. So how was your week?
Good. I'm trying to. Nothing actually crazy. This week went by very quickly, I think. I don't know. I literally can't think of a single thing that happened that was actually like entertaining or fun.
Did you use the restroom?
Yeah.
All right. Quality content. What was it like?
Scary. What else?
How is it scary?
What do you mean?
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your bathroom? 10 being the best bathroom you've ever used, 1 being the worst bathroom you've ever used. Your current bathroom in compared to every single bathroom you've ever used in your life that you can remember.
I would say it's just like a solid 5. It does its job. There's nothing really wrong with it, but definitely does have room for improvement.
Yeah. I would say
it's a 6 or a 7 actually, because it does its job.
That makes
has everything sense. Perfectly. It has room for improvement, but it's definitely not up there with the best of the best.
Yeah, I want to say the bathrooms at my dorms, solid 3. Like they work, but they're always dirty, so that lowers it a bit. Plus, like they're not like home bathrooms, which are like like designed and like calming and like with rugs and shit. Like this is sterile, industrial, gray and white.
So it's a school bathroom.
Yeah, it's a fucking school bathroom.
We could just say that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I was being fucking wordy.
Cool. Like college bathrooms.
Nah, that's just my dorm. I'm willing to bet a bunch of other places are
probably worse.
Better.
Oh yeah.
No, better actually.
Better, yeah.
Everyone
I presume. No, my college, I think it's in the library, if I'm not mistaken, has one of the best looking bathrooms. Oh my goodness. Like you enter this thing, it is massive. I mean, like way too big. It's got a whole wall full of sinks, and it has like this crystalline, like a glass that's like a window to the outside world. but it's like it has like that crystallization in it, so it's obviously you can't perfectly see outside, but it lets some light inside, and it looks like you're on some high. It looks really cool.
I bet it does. Like, really puts the throne in porcelain throne.
Honestly, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I honestly cannot complain about my school bathrooms. They've been very good. Trying to think. I would wager to say that they're better than the current bathroom that I have. Obviously, these bathrooms don't have like a shower and everything.
Yeah, mine do.
But I would probably assume that maybe like the athletic bathrooms probably have like showers in them.
Not like shower stalls, but like a common shower.
A common shower. Or, no, I don't know. I've never been to the athletic bathroom, but I would presume that they would. Because that's like out of the way.
I was going to ask,
and I don't know where it is.
To the gym
I don't know where it is.
That's a pretty good reason.
Yeah, and I think the building is closed currently. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I would wager to say that those bathrooms, if they included a shower and a place to clean yourself, would probably be better than my current bathroom. I guess it's the overall atmosphere, but I'd have to say my bathroom does get a leg up, but because it does give a sense of home. It's got like that wooden floor type of thing.
A wooden floor? Hang on. A wooden floor.
Type of thing. So there's this thing called like EVP.
EVP. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know if you knew what that was. Is everything okay? No,
Style.
No, the bathrooms are pretty good. Bathrooms are pretty good here. I would actually have to say the worst bathrooms I've been to have been at my previous job, I think. Besides, of course, the actual like high school bathrooms.
Yeah, those were shit.
That's just on a whole different level. But my previous job, the bathroom was existent. It did its job. It was like it was
the world's greatest weed stoner hangout.
No, I was talking about
high school. That was my fault.
Oh no, high school. Like I said, that's like a completely different story. But
you walk in, there are like 3 people smoking. One of them's playing Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go to the
Pokemon Go home.
Pokemon Go get therapy. So what? No. My previous job, the bathroom was like you go to a gas station bathroom. Actually, this is better than I expected.
The bar was low, but
this has actually
clear it.
You guys cleared it, no problem. That's the type of thing I'm talking about.
I lowered my expectations for you, but you managed to clear my original higher expectations. You guys deserve like 3 gold stars instead of 2. And maybe I won't rob you of all your money.
That generally doesn't cross my mind. But I mean, I get to each their own, I guess. I'm not.
I changed my mind. Put the money in the bet. No, I'm kidding.
Hey,
is this a robbery? Maybe. Depends on whether or not you invest in NFTs.
So how was your week?
You invested in NFTs, didn't you? We'll talk about this later.
Okay.
You asked how my week was. It's been going pretty well, all things considered. Oh, no, it hasn't. I got stabbed.
Hold up. First off, title. Secondly, what?
Fencing. You know how fencing?
Oh.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Okay, it's not my fault you live in Chicago, okay?
I live in the outskirts of Chicago. I'm not allowed to go in Chicago anymore.
Okay.
My parents don't think it's safe.
That's actually pretty smart on them. I'm just going to put that out there.
Especially considering a college student already got kidnapped, like actually fully kidnapped. And I don't know if we found him yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, this took. It was going one direction, and now he's put his legs up for some reason, and it went to another direction.
It's called man sprint now.
I don't like it.
Neither do I. It's uncomfortable. Yeah. So
But
if you look, okay. So if you look closely, I'm going to show off my injuries.
I don't know if I can see it that well.
You can't. You literally can't. But here, there's a line right here. Pretend. You won't be able to see
no,
it.
I can see it. Yeah. And his internet cut out.
Right?
Your internet cut out. Can you start all over again?
My internet connection is unstable. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Ryan, you're in a common area, so that generally means the internet won't be.
It's the same Wi-Fi. Anyways.
Do not know how Wi-Fi. Okay.
This isn't a common area. I'm the only person here.
It's not your dorm, is it? Is it a place that multiple people can be at once?
Yeah, okay.
Sort of common area. Right.
It's the same Wi-Fi for the whole school. It doesn't matter. So, anyways, the
line.
We wear
I
a
saw
glove.
that. What happened?
We wear a glove on our dominant hands, which is the sword swinging hands. So
Right.
injuries in that hand, you never show. We don't wear a glove on this hand. We just have a sleeve that goes up here. Depending on the, it either goes up to like here, which is like a longer jacket, or here, which is me wearing a shorter jacket. I was wearing a longer jacket that day, but I had rolled the sleeve back a bit, and the guy's sword caught me in the hand. Another place I was injured. This is the stabbing part. I want to say, okay, yeah, right there, here, just straight. Fuck, ow. Just straight there.
You could continue pushing it for some reason.
Just straight.
Okay, yes. What about it? You're like, it's like you got shot. It's like, yeah.
That's where that's where he stabbed me, straight in the armpit.
Okay, why are you still pushing it? Is my question.
I couldn't find
it. For like half a minute there.
Find it.
No, you found it. Like, yeah, right there. So oh my God, that hurt so much right there.
If I hurt, I can't fall asleep.
Okay.
Anyways, this new guy joined fencing, right? And he's from archery. So he does archery for 2 hours, fencing for 1. And he's new. So one of the things that newbies have to learn is strength control when you're swinging your sword around. Because like, you're not trying to fucking kill your opponent. You're trying to score points. Tap on the head, tap on the shoulder, anything above the belt. And this guy is swinging with the force of 1,000 suns.
Oh.
He hit me in the hand so hard, I dropped my sword. And I couldn't use that hand to type. It was pretty bad.
Ouch.
I got better. Guess how I got better.
How? By hitting him back harder?
That was step 1.
Oh.
The referee, one of the students who was a referee, he asked us if we were fucking crazy because like I was like, hey, look, he's going to try to kill me. It's only fair if I return the favor. And the ref was like, what the fuck, guys? And then I just took a bunch of painkillers and went to bed.
Okay. We're just going to gloss over the painkillers part. Right.
No, seriously, I needed those. Those painkillers helped.
What painkillers are they exactly?
Acetaminophen.
The funniest thing was right before we started, I said, you're awake, right? And he said, yeah, I'm fine. And then since we started, he's like, so.
Yes, yawning's contagious.
So tired. No, I wasn't yawning.
Now I'm going to yawn, though.
My guy, what is going on?
Yawning is contagious.
But I'm not getting it.
No, you're going to contage me.
I think you're just tired. But
I'm always tired. I am in misery. I mean, she's.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So, like you can ask, oh, can I borrow a pencil? Can I borrow a pen?
Can I borrow a pencil? Can I borrow a pen? Yeah.
Can I borrow a tissue? Why do people say that?
What's that?
I don't want. People ask, can I borrow a tissue?
All right.
Why? Why do people say that?
Because they want a tissue.
Yeah, but why would you say you want to borrow it? I don't expect you to use the tissue.
Oh.
Like, hey, yo, bro, here you go. Thanks.
It's because this is how it's a linguistics thing. Originally, it was.
Oh, he's actually going to explain it.
Yeah, I can. Originally, it's can I borrow your handkerchief? Because like handkerchiefs are tissues, but like reusable. You'd have to wash them afterwards. So it'd be like, can I borrow a handkerchief? Yeah, sure, go ahead. And then now we use tissues and they're single-use handkerchiefs. But the linguistics is still the same. Can I borrow a tissue? I made that all up, by the way. It might be true. It might not be true.
Oh, for some reason, it sounded like you knew what you were talking about for like a good, like almost a minute there. But no, it's like even for like a sheet of paper, can I borrow a piece of paper? Yeah, sure. But once you're done writing down your entire English essay, give it back to me.
Yeah. Also, it's just borrow sounds kinder than like take.
Can I have a piece? May I please have a piece of paper? May I please have a tissue?
Yeah. May I please borrow a tissue?
Why do we have to say the word borrow? Is my question. I don't think you're out here going. Here you go, man. Here's the tissue. I don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to stop people from saying it just with this one video, though.
I know, but I find it funny every time someone asks, like, it says, oh, can I borrow a piece of paper? Can I borrow a tissue? I'm like,
to be very weirdly insistent that these people give it back to you.
I'm going to start doing that because I think it came up.
Hey, you're going to give me that tissue back?
She can borrow a paper towel or something she asked. I was like, why are you saying this?
Hey, can I borrow your childhood trauma?
Can I borrow can I borrow a paper towel? Yeah, give it back to me once you're done.
No.
Bro, why? Because you're borrowing it, I expect it back. Either or you give me a new one with interest.
With fucking interest?
You pay
this
me
isn't
back.
a loan.
You pay me back with interest. Either you give back the paper towel or you pay me whatever that paper towel is worth plus interest. Because I know you're not going to pay me right this second. You're going to pay me after like a week. Because you're going to have to sit here and calculate how much a single thing of paper towel is.
The Wolf of Bounty.
Did you say a loaf of bounty?
I said the Wolf of Bounty. It's a reference to the Wolf of Wall Street.
I know.
And bounty paper towels.
I know.
That's the joke. You see, if we start with the Russian Revolution.
I heard a loaf of bounty, and I was like, did Ryan
trace it all back to the bite of 87? We know that this animatronic is a spring lock suit because it has 5 fingers.
No, it's like, this is a water bottle. Now, where did all this start? We can trace it back to the bite of 87. Or
I love how whenever someone made a riff on video essays, and they were like, hey, so this is my video essay on why Megamind is the best movie of all time. And it's like, first of all, it's fake. Like the video is only 18 seconds.
Obviously,
like,
you just said
this
it's
is
a riff.
My video of my 6-hour video essay on why Megamind is the best video ever. Part 1, American industrialism. There is only, something I find funny.
What? Someone's having marital issues, but continue.
We never actually get it confirmed who the Bite of 87 perpetrator is, which is
isn't it literally the animatronic though?
Yeah. We don't know which one.
What do you mean, bro? The Bite of 87 is literally the crying child being stuffed into Golden Freddy's mouth.
No, that's the Bite of 83.
No, the Bite of 83 is something different.
No, that's the Bite of 83.
I thought
the Bite of 87 doesn't take place at Fredbear's Family Diner, which is where the crying child gets his fucking head crushed. The Bite of 87 either takes place in restaurant, the one with the toys, or the restaurant from the first game.
I don't know why, but I'm trying to think. I am like very positive that was that like I know
is not
there was
the
like,
Bite of 87.
I remember that in between that there was confusion because we got the Bite of, because there was again another Bite of 83.
Yeah, the Bite of 83.
Okay, then which
this one is called the Bite of 83 because on a TV during one of the video games,
it says 1983.
There's a show in 1983.
It says 1983.
Yeah,
it says 1983. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Huh?
I lied. We're not gonna have sex. Put your clothes back on. It's time for me to explain the FNAF timeline to you. So basically, there's this one guy. He's called the purple guy, but he's not actually purple.
It's
you need to remember this. This is very important.
It's like, oh man, you're kind of hot. Let's get it on. Yeah. Wait, I have a question. Is that a teddy bear? Yeah. Are you a FNAF fan? What's FNAF? Okay, so
put your clothes back on.
We gotta start all. So basically, there is a guy. Okay, now there's like 5 of these guys, and they all have like 3 of them have the same last name. You got to keep all this in mind, okay? And there's a guy called the purple guy. Now his hand looks like a phone, but it's not the phone guy. Okay. Now this purple guy is William Afton.
He's metaphorically purple
because of his rotting skin. Eventually, and then
that's a different purple guy.
No, the purple guy becomes okay. No, because what happens is when William Afton goes into the spring lock suit, he dies per se, right? And his decaying.
Oh my God, we're actually doing
no, Ryan, listen. Same thing with his son, because remember when his son
his son gets decayed,
he was purple. I'm saying the purple guy is William Afton in the games, but he remains purple because eventually that purple is actually the color of his skin. Eventually, because it's just his.
Now it's more of a pinkish color.
Oh my God, Ryan! Yes, I know that, but I'm talking. So far in the games, whenever they're showing like a decaying body, it has been purple because there's only been really 2 people who have been constantly living, even though they have like a decaying body, which is William Afton and Henry Afton, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
Henry Afton is the little kid.
Michael,
right? So because when Michael, I forgot which mini game it was, but when he was walking down the street, like just like this limping around, he was purple.
The FNAF Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, Extra Nights, I believe.
I'm not. I don't. That's what I'm saying. No. Yes, because in that one, do we play Mike in that one, or do we play?
You play as Michael in sister.
We play
location,
Michael as in Henry, right? We play Michael and sister. So in that mini game, when he's walking down the street, his skin is literally decaying and it is purple.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in the beginning of the franchise, the purple guy, yes, that was just the name of this mysterious dude, right? But eventually, when William Afton got locked in the Springtrap suit, every time they show the Springtrap suit, his skin is like a purplish color because of it's like rotting and decaying. It eventually becomes like the purple guy at first is just like the orange guy. That's not the actual color of his skin. I forgot who that guy was.
Nobody knows. Literally nobody knows.
No, if I'm not, I thought it was William Afton's partner.
Henry?
Henry Afton is
There's a question mark on that because people think it might be actually just William Afton himself.
no, because I thought
Because the house that he walks through.
Because remember, William Afton had like a business partner, and the business partner
Henry
killed him. So Henry, oh yeah, Henry is his name, and Henry's also son, right?
Henry doesn't kill himself though.
Yeah, he does. Bro, he loses his daughter and he kills himself.
No, he loses his daughter. He maybe burns down the FNAF 3 building. And he definitely burns down the FNAF 6 building, which has everybody else inside of it.
No, dude, he literally kills himself. That is like an actual plot point.
Where did you get this from?
Game theory.
Which episode?
I don't remember the episode.
I do remember
because it was
the character gray?
The character was on his desk, and then he.
That's from Five Nights at Freddy's, the fucking canceled one.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
It's a non-canon game.
But the game released.
Yeah, but it's non-canon.
Which one?
The one that you're talking about, in which Henry slits his own throat. Give me a second. Let me Google the name.
No, because I thought that Henry. Okay. How do we get from tissues to FNAF lore?
Shut the fuck up. I need to educate you.
No, because I swear I thought, because I remember what happens was Henry literally loses his daughter. Okay. And then he makes that Belle some lady.
FNAF girl. World. You're talking about FNAF World. That's a non-canon game.
Bro,
no, it's non-canon.
No.
Henry doesn't kill himself in the mainstream Five Nights at Freddy's series. He's alive up until FNAF 6, at which point he along with the player, who's implied to be Michael Afton, he locks everybody up in the building that you've been playing in, which is technically the locked box from FNAF 4, and then he sets it on fire, killing everyone.
I know that FNAF World, the actual gameplay, isn't really canon, but I remember
the story's not canon either.
What do you mean? The mini games, all that wasn't canon?
No, because Henry can't kill himself in FNAF World and also still be there for FNAF 6.
Bro, what I'm trying to tell you is the game itself, that the thing you're playing, I know that isn't canon, but I thought that the stories that happen, the mini games and everything, they explain like different pieces of lore, I thought that was canon.
No, it wasn't. It was foreshadowing.
I'm so confused.
There's a reason why FNAF World's no longer canon. Period.
When did it no longer become canon?
When it became an embarrassment to Scott.
I thought it was a nice game.
It's a good game. It's just embarrassing.
It's better than Security Breach.
Yeah, Security Breach was made for mainstream audiences and also isn't really scary.
I don't like Security Breach.
They're making a FNAF Plus. That one's a good one. That one's not. It's a fan
streaming service.
Oh, FNAF. Oh my fucking god. No, FNAF Plus is a fan game being made by I'm pretty sure 2 nerds in a basement, but they have the official support of Scott Cawthon, and I've seen some of their trailers and they're pretty scary, like genuinely scary. So
I thought. So if I was not mistaken, I probably could be mistaken. Huh?
Continue. Go on.
Okay.
Keep talking.
No. What I was saying was, I thought so. Security Breach was going to be the last game.
Security Breach is technically.
No, this is what I was assuming. This was my understanding from what I thought I read properly.
All right.
So that it was going to be the last game, but then they decided to come out with one more game because there was quite a bit of backlash on this game.
No, that's not what happened.
Or was that just FNAF Plus?
FNAF Plus isn't the game that's.
Was that another game coming out, FNAF Plus?
I do not believe so, because FNAF Plus is unaffiliated with Steel Wool.
No, you just said they have official backing of Scott Cawthon.
Yeah.
So it is going to be.
No, it's not canon. It's not canon. It's a fan game.
It's a FNAF
It's not.
It's Ryan.
When I say it's backed by Scott Cawthon, I don't mean that he's giving his assets or anything. He's like, hey, this is pretty sick. Play it.
Ryan. the only words that exited my mouth was FNAF game. That's it. I didn't talk about if it was canon or
It's
not.
a FNAF fan game. Yeah.
So technically it is. So that's what I'm saying. I must have just misread it. Because the next
I think
game
you might be thinking about a different game entirely. There might be
I thought there was another game coming out.
There might
There's
be.
another
I don't know.
book coming out. I know that.
There is, yeah.
There's another book coming out. But I thought there was another game coming out, a FNAF game. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I must have just misread it, and it would have the FNAF Plus game. It's not obviously official or like canon, but it's a game nonetheless coming out. We really did just spend most of this episode talking about FNAF.
It's only been 10 minutes, hasn't it?
No, it's been 30 minutes since we started the episode. Almost 31 minutes. Oh, we actually haven't been talking about, we've only been talking about it for 10 minutes. It felt like quite a while. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could have sworn, I thought I heard that there was going to be another FNAF game. Oh, yeah. Did you find anything?
Nope.
I thought that there was like another FNAF game. I didn't like Security Breach. I felt like lore-wise, it was some pretty good stuff, but that's about it.
I actually would disagree with that.
No, I'm saying it gave lore nonetheless.
Every game gives lore. Like, it's not hard to write a game that gives lore. You have to give lore that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, no, I could see, because the current theory is that
Gregory is a robot.
Is Henry, and
I'm sorry?
Yeah, the current theory is that Gregory is a robot and it's supposed to be the crying child. And
correct.
The what is it? Glamrock Freddy's Mike.
Oh yeah, I find that hilarious.
Throughout the game, after that bite, throughout the game, every time Mike is there, he like kind of avidly tries to stop all this. So this is like his last chance. And that's why for some reason.
Yeah, because it's implied that Mike is the FNAF 1 security guard.
That's what yeah. Which
I am mad that William Afton came back.
I always come back.
Shut the fuck up, Grandpa. It's time for your daily euthanization, bitch.
What? Daily?
Yeah, that's right. Daily. This isn't an execution. This isn't an execution chair. This is a torture chamber.
Oh, my goodness.
I love how Scott made a full game dedicated to William Afton being tortured in hell, the fucking ultimate custom night. And then in FNAF VR and Security Breach, it's like, so he came back.
I always come back.
I wanted to see a different character, you know? Like, maybe they should have made Banny more.
Okay, I have an unpopular opinion right now.
How is it unpopular?
Not unpopular. I have a hot take.
All right.
This is something that I've been thinking about after Security Breach. There is no actual lore to FNAF. There is no real lore. After the first game, if I remember this vividly, because when the first game came out, it was a pretty big hit, but there was no real lore. People were assuming, because my understanding, because at least when I was in middle school and the game came out, the overarching theory was that these were all just robots that were meant to protect kids that kind of go on this rampage thing and try to kill the security guard because it's an adult. And then eventually, I remember this very because I liked the game when I was in middle school, right?
Yeah,
that was a theory. And then eventually the theory came out, oh, maybe these are souls. So my hot take was, what if there was no real lore, but because people assumed that there was a lore, because of these
added a lore.
You just add with each game adds lore. Because if you realize,
yeah, like obviously
contradicts something from the previous game, so you have to rewrite everything down. And Security Breach, the amount of lore that is just kind of spat right at you is too much.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't help that Security Breach is made by Steel Wool Studios, a production company doesn't have the same
bad or anything.
No, they're not bad, but they have very different ideas on where the franchise is going to go compared to Scott Cawthon.
Exactly. And I don't know. That's my hot take, is that there's no actual lore. It's just kind of, he's writing it as he goes along. So people are like, oh no, he knows. This is probably very not true at all. He could have actually had this whole thing planned out, and it just happened to grow bigger than he expected it to. But it was just like a quick thing. It's like, what if he's just writing it? An example
of something I know he didn't have planned like the whole time all along, but was something that he had to change, was the lockbox in FNAF 4.
What happened with the lockbox?
I can actually tell you. So the lockbox it's in FNAF 4.
Yeah, I know that. I remember
he was gonna reveal it in an update to FNAF 4. Yeah. And then he said very explicitly that like for the first 3 games, people found all the secrets, but people weren't getting the 4th one. So, and like the theories, and he also said very explicitly that like what everybody thought was in the lockbox and what was actually in the lockbox wasn't the same thing. And he was scared of revealing something that the fans wouldn't like, so he kept it locked. Then he was going to reveal it, maybe, this is a big maybe, in FNAF World, because someone who went data mining in the assets for that game found a version of that lockbox that was open. And the final iteration of the lockbox and what the lockbox actually is in FNAF 6.
Yeah.
This is something you're going to have to Google to verify, because it's a visual thing. But if you take a map of the whole location and you take out the office in the center, which is where you are, it forms a locked box.
Is that all it was?
No,
I do remember that.
Originally it definitely meant something more, but now it's just kind of a cute callback in FNAF 6. Speaking of FNAF 6, I think they should have ended the series there.
Was it FNAF 4 supposed to be the last one?
FNAF 3 was supposed to be the last one.
FNAF
4 was supposed to be the last one.
I remember FNAF 3 seemed like the odd one out. Now it's like pretty good compared
to... It's really good.
It's just...
I played FNAF.
There's only really one villain in the whole thing. There's not like multiple animatronics that could kill you.
Yeah, I played FNAF 3 once with a few friends, and it was genuinely some of the most stressful shit in my entire life.
FNAF in general is a really stressful game. It's a good game, but...
Oh, some of them are more stressful than others, I would say.
FNAF 4. Oh my god.
FNAF 4 is the most stressful because you have to fucking listen for goddamn breathing. FNAF 3 was stressful for me because like you have to juggle so much dumbass shit. FNAF 1, again, pretty stressful because you're just getting into this. You don't know.
Yeah.
This is back when nobody knows what the fuck this game series is about. Yeah. FNAF 2, slightly more stressful because, you know, you got that bitch, the puppet, just waiting for you to not listen to the music. There's Sister Location, which I appreciate Sister Location for trying to do something different, but like certain sections are scarier than others in Sister Location.
That's true. That's true. I think so. At least in my opinion, when it comes to horror, I don't like the.
All right, we're good.
Sorry about that. Ryan just made multiple threats against my family.
You don't have a family, Rishi.
So what was I saying?
You were saying how you were sad that your mother passed away in a car accident 3 days ago? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god. No. So when it comes to horror things, I don't like the cheap jump scare stuff like The Conjuring and things like that.
Yeah,
I like it
Rishi's
when-
more into analog horror stuff.
analog or just really psychological. Anything
Yeah.
that is the concept of it has to. I find more fear in the concept of things than the actual thing itself. Like
You would
Man,
enjoy
yeah.
Gemini Home Entertainment, Rishi.
so I've looked at all of that, dude. Also, crazy side note. Every time I mention any sort of horror or analog, Ryan mentions Gemini Home Entertainment. And I'm like, Ryan, I know about that.
Because it's
Seen
such a
it
good
already.
one.
And he's like, oh, okay. And then like a month will go by. I was like, so Ryan,
So Rishi.
horror. And it's like Gemini Home Entertainment. Like, bro, I know. I've seen it. I know. It's like, okay. It's really good, by the way. It's like, I know it is, man. I know.
Actually, though, have you seen the latest not Gemini, the latest Mandela catalog
Yes.
episode?
Volume 2.
You-
Yes, I've seen it.
That's good. I wanted to triple check.
Yeah, no. So what was it? What I was saying was the concept of like those things, the concept of it is just terrifying. Right. And if you really look at the videos, I don't think there's really like any actual jump scares. It is just the atmosphere and the concept of these things is just scary. Right.
Yeah,
FNAF was this almost the same thing. Obviously the jump scares really helped, but the concept of the whole thing of there's just these there's these robots. They look so innocent, but they're actually just like bloodthirsty things.
These things want you
The
dead, and the
atmosphere.
only thing that keeps you safe is a door that saps your power.
Yeah, and also I don't know why in FNAF 4 he couldn't just keep the doors closed.
I don't know either.
Exactly.
That's literally just a dumbass design flaw.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, apparently the explanation for the entirety of FNAF 4 is that William Afton was torturing his youngest child with like these fucking discs. So it's a little let's just say old Willie isn't going to be winning any Parent of the Year awards.
Yeah. I have a
Actually,
question.
we might have to ban him from children for life. Seeing his track record.
We've done that.
We
And then
did
he
that.
just said,
And then he's like, "Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? You can't
always
kill me."
back. And then we're
So
like,
we just
oh.
ended up. So we just gave him to a dead kid instead, and was like, "Here, have fun." The dead kid was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make this guy feel so bad. He's gonna wish he died." And we're like, "Yeah, that's the point."
No, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why are some people left-handed?
Why does it matter?
Why are they?
Well, I don't give a shit.
It's just a question, Ryan. Entertain it. Oh my!
There is no.
You were weirdly defensive about that.
I am, because it genuinely isn't important. Like right hand dominance, left hand dominance. You can fucking teach that.
Yeah, but why? Because the thing is, they don't teach it anymore. Before it was a thing that was taught, and then now it just
You'd be
isn't.
forced to be right hand dominant, even if you were left hand dominant.
And for quite a
You
while
sure it's
now.
not just genetic?
No, because the thing is,
What's the thing?
the thing is, when I was a kid, before I knew how to write things, I would pick up everything and hold everything with my left hand. So everyone
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, he's gonna be left-handed."
And then
But
you
no,
weren't.
the moment I started writing, it was only with my right hand. So that's why I was like, why are people left-handed? Because
Well,
it's not
probably
something
just something in
taught
your
any-
genetic code.
Is it though?
Probably.
Okay, you didn't entertain it as well as I thought you would.
Why would I entertain?
I don't know,
Entertainment
because
is
it's
not,
a podcast and we're supposed to talk. But my next question was a follow-up on this.
Are
but-
left-handed people also left-footed?
Left-footed.
Hang on.
And you're gonna say, why
No,
does it
give me a
matter?
second.
I don't care. Oh, what are you looking up? I don't.
This is actually important.
Oh,
Hmm.
what are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out, like, okay. Like,
Ryan needs.
I was
Okay.
trying to see if there was some kind of study that determined what traits someone that led with their right foot would have versus someone that led with their left foot. I couldn't find any, but I do want to mention now that me, not me, like my character,
not you.
but me, like as a skater, I'm right foot dominant. I lead with my right foot. But when I skate, I'll put my right foot on the board and push off with my left.
Yeah, that's still right-handed. Right foot dominant.
Is it?
Yeah, it's when you do with your right leg forward, it's called goofy style. That's because
it's because it's goofy.
No, because in a Disney cartoon, Goofy was seen surfing like that, and it's just been a term.
Okay, that's actually interesting.
The more you know.
The more you know.
That still doesn't. You still didn't entertain it as well as I thought you would.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, no. Yeah. But why? Are they?
Well, if you're right hand dominant, usually you'll lead with your right leg, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, I guess. Yeah.
Unless the two are actually independent of each other. Leg dominance has been determined by which hand is dominant. If you're right-handed, then the one must be right leg dominant. Left-handed, left leg dominance.
Oh, okay. So I guess in that case, you would be left leg dominant, left-footed if you are left-handed.
Yeah.
These
questions aren't like discussionary questions. They're like, this has an answer.
Something
like, for example, why do my fingers get wrinkly when I'm swimming? Like, that's because of water solubility.
This isn't really an education podcast, so
let's talk about something else.
No, I just put these questions on thinking, we can just talk about it a bit.
Yeah. The one that I think we could talk about.
Ryan does research on it and then gives me the exact answer. That's not what I mean, to each their own, I guess.
All right. How about I ask you one of these?
Please do.
Do you believe our universe is the only one?
This is a callback to the first episode.
I bet it is.
No, it's not. It's a callback to the deleted episode.
Yes, it is.
It is, because we talked about how there's a theory that. So, okay, we're going to do this and we're going to get into the news real quick. But when people say like the ever expanding universe, it is quite literally that. It is the universe is still expanding ever since the Big Bang, and is obviously also getting colder ever since the Big Bang. So my thing is, our universe is just expanding. So do you think there's another one out there that at the same time is shrinking because the universe is, is cooled down? Their universe has cooled down. Or is this more like a multiverse, infinite universe sort of thingy? That was the only reason I put that on there.
In order for there to be like an alternate of this universe, the actual growth of our universe due to heat, like the whole universe is probably so big that growth due to heat is negligible, right? Because it's so big. It's like, how big does the universe grow?
Eventually when it cools down, the energy will kind of dissipate, because energy can't be created
or destroyed.
So it's all used up and gone.
Yeah, I'm still saying the universe is expanding.
Yeah.
But like, if we're looking at the universe on a multiversal scale, like the growth would be so small it'd be barely negligible.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. At this point, it's so big that if it goes an extra mile, it's not going to really be huge difference.
Like, if we take the entire universe and we shrink it down to, like, let's say a foot in diameter, like, you're not going to notice if a few millimeters of growth, millimeters of growth occur. Like, correct. Us, like, that's fucking huge. That's like miles. But to someone
grand
looking
scheme of
at a
things, yeah.
massive multiversal scale, like it's centimeters, millimeters, nanometers, even. And there's no actual. I don't know if there's proof that alternate universes exist or parallel Earths exist, but
It's a theory.
But I do believe in the parallel Earths theory or the multiple Earths theory, where
Yeah, I
every
can get behind
decision
that.
you make creates an alternate universe. Because A, it's just a really fun thought experiment.
And B, and we're back. Oh my God, Ryan, your internet. And B,
Yeah.
what's the B thing? What
The B was it's good for Marvel marketing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Were you expecting something deep and profound?
No, I was expecting, oh no, there's not going to be a B. And I would be like, well, in that case, it would be an A, because when you say A, it implies a list.
And for C, that means there's a universe in which God is played, not played, God is Morgan Freeman.
That's funny to think about. Alrighty, let's what time? How much?
11:30, 10:30. Sorry.
Ooh, you know what, guys? I'm gonna save the news for next episode.
Yeah, probably.
Because we didn't get to all the topics we wanted to. We spent, I think, majority of. You know what? No, I'm gonna do one story. I'm gonna do one story at least.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to give you a news title?
Yeah, you choose 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, I meant like the news music, but I'm choosing 2.
Okay, no, I'll figure out the news music stuff. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I got something.
2. Can you just send it to me, or I'll add it in post?
Oh, never mind. In that case, no.
So you're not going to send it to me?
No, it doesn't matter anymore. I deleted it. I deleted my Instagram account and my Twitter account and my MySpace account. Now we'll never be friends.
Okay.
I'm never gonna give you up.
Ryan, stop. Don't. You can't sing.
It's a different song.
It doesn't matter.
I can't believe you sit there and look at me like I don't even matter.
Okay. So first story tonight, and only story for tonight, unfortunately.
First
Mark
only story for
Zuckerberg
tonight.
has started calling employees Metamates. And no one is
I really
taking
wish he
it
wouldn't.
seriously. I'm just imagining you're just out here just grinding. He's like, just from the corner, just. Well, Metamates. Today we have a new update for the metaverse. We have Shaquille O'Neal as our coach. Did you see that video?
No.
Oh, there was like this video.
Do I want to?
No, you don't.
Then we're
No,
then don't tell me.
But yeah, no. So obviously, in the latest step in its rebranding process, the company, formerly known as Facebook, is changing its way it refers to its employees. On Tuesday, Mark Zuckerberg, Meta's CEO, announced that alongside some rewording of Facebook's core values, employees will now be called Metamates. Why does that sound like an early 2000s toy? Metamates.
It does. It sounds, like those fanfic tropes of alpha, beta, omega.
Yeah.
It sounds like it would come. This sounds like it's coming straight out of one of those.
Like an alpha male, sigma male.
You don't actually know what I'm talking about.
Did I just misunderstand what you were saying? What did you say?
You're luckier than me, dude. Motherfucker. Oh, God.
What did you say?
I can't erase it no matter how hard I try.
At the end of all the staff meetings, Zuckerberg shared a slide showing the last updated value that included the phrase Metamates me. Alex Heath, a reporter at Verge, whose Twitter thread included highlights from the presentation, tweeted, "I am told Zuck said this, I'm told Zuck said this without laughing and explained it, had to do with a story about ships and shipmates.
Dude, just call your employees wage slaves. That's kinder.
Metamates.
Fucking Metamates.
Alrighty.
What's good, Metamates? It's your boy, Zucky Zuck and the Marky Bunch. I'm here to tell you that we're docking your pay yet again. You will be working for $9.95 an hour. If you wish to unionize, you can talk to my friend over here, Marcellus Wallace, who's armed with a Remington shotgun.
I'm just going to throw this out there. I have a very good feeling that employees of Facebook are paid pretty well.
Yeah, they
Let's
do.
be real.
They are
paid a lot more than $9.90 something an hour. But with that being said, my Metamates at home, thank you.
You're not allowed to call them that. Mark will actually sue you.
That's true. I'm very sorry, Marky Zucky.
You got to kiss him on the lips now.
Oh, boy.
Don't act like you don't like it.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you.
I can see you quivering in anticipation.
Why are your shoes up to the camera? What is this pose?
It's a stylistic choice, Chandrasekharan.
It looks extremely uncomfortable. I'm just going to put that out there. You look like
Rishi, I'm in immense pain 24/7. You think I'm going to let something like minor uncomfortability stop me?
Right. Thank you guys.
You'd be right.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's episode, the wild ride that it was. If you guys want to see our beautiful faces, our YouTube will be linked down below. You guys can listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, really anywhere you find your podcast. The Spotify link will be linked down below.
Except for Apple Podcasts, because we're not rich yet.
No, we're gonna get there, Ryan. It's like it's a bit of a process, but we're gonna get there.
Rishi promised to sell his soul to Apple's CEOs, but we haven't been able to find his soul yet. He might have left it somewhere in middle school. We're working on that, so don't worry. We'll be an Apple podcast eventually.
If you guys want to support us, the best way you can do that would be to listen to us on whatever streaming platform you listen to.
Or buy this guy's merch.
Or buy, not my merch, I have a clothing.
Buy his clothes.
Clothing. Jester, that will be linked down below. A new design.
Send me money to my PayPal. No, I'm kidding. I'm not accepting donations at this moment.
I'm accepting donations at this moment.
Yeah, that's because you sell clothes.
What is it? Yeah, no, a new design will be coming out this week. So keep your eyes peeled on that.
Unless your donations include hugs and physical affection, I will not be accepting donations at this moment.
I will receive all of the monetary donations that you wanted to give to Ryan. You can just give to me instead. It's okay.
Yeah, pay Rishi and give me therapy.
No, yeah. So when audio comes out every Tuesdays and the video comes out every Wednesday. Got any last minute questions, comments, concerns, compliments, Ryan? Anything else?
I'm never gonna love again.
Alrighty, guys. See you later. Bye.